everyone, this is Bernice Galvez Soto with the Quality Assurance and Compliance team at Health Pro Heritage. I am super excited and honored to say that I have the first episode of the Right Way Wednesday, and that's because it is October. Now, I'm not excited because there's a lot of changes going out there, but I'm mainly excited because October for me is Physical Therapy Month. So shout out to every physical therapist and every physical therapist assistant out there. You know, this is the month where we could actually show off and say, this is my month, this is PT month, this is PTA month, whatever you want to call it. In addition to that, I also want to give a special congrats or a special shout out to every PTA out there, just like myself, because not only in October are we celebrating Physical Therapy Month, but we're also celebrating in 2019 that the profession has been in place for 50 years. That's just a start, guys. So again, give a shout out to every PT, every PTA that you know, because this is our month. In addition to knowing that this is our month, I just wanted to share a few things that we got to keep in mind and a few things that we probably forget that we do on a regular basis. And some of these are we meeting our core values in the profession of physical therapy? Now, these core values, like I said, you probably are doing them and meeting them on the regular basis, but you probably forgot. I know that I forgot because the last time I saw them, it was when I was a student, so 10 plus years. So I'm going to go ahead and provide them for you today. I'm also, in addition to that, giving this education to all disciplines out there, because as you hear them, you're going to realize that a lot of these core values are met every single day, and they're not easy. So again, being PT month, I encourage everybody to give a shout out, to congratulate every PT and PTA out there who's meeting these core values. You might ask, what are these core values? So straight from our Physical Therapy Association, the 7 core values are accountability, altruism, compassion and caring, excellence, integrity, professional duty, and social responsibility. Now, they all come into place whether we are treating a person, whether we are working with other healthcare providers, etc. So, for example, let's look at compassion and caring. You might say, well, Bernice, I don't go around and start hugging and kissing everybody, and that's fine. You might be known as a therapist or the PT or PTA who's always upset. Now, if I ask you, why are you upset? Most likely you're going to say, you know what? I make a request and never goes through. I try to educate people why this is important and they're not following. Now, have you taken it and view that in a positive way? If you have, you're going to realize that you care for what you do. You are compassionate about what you do. And that's the reason why you're getting frustrated. So, again, you might not go around and give hugs and kisses, but you're showing your true value and your core value of compassion and caring there. What about if we look at social responsibility? Are you providing leadership in the community? Are you participating with others in collaborative relationships with healthcare practitioners? We do this daily. For those ones that work with OTs, CODA, speech therapists, physician, physiatrists, and so on, that is part of social responsibility. We're all doing this with one focus, changing the skills and the quality of care that we're providing. So again, you're meeting that core value every time you open your line of communication or you network with other healthcare providers. Let's look at one more. Let's look at accountability, assuming responsibility for learning and change. For those ones going through PDPM changes, if you would not have learned about PDPM, I guarantee you that you will not be able to be functional with the expectations of PDPM. So obviously, you're meeting that core value as you're making changes and adjustments to the way that you currently treat or provide skilled services in order to meet those healthcare changes that are taking effect at this moment. So again, the 7 core values that the APTA presents, we meet them daily. And like I mentioned earlier, I just wanted to give you a little bit of education so that we do not forget that as physical therapists and physical therapist assistants, we are just more than just that. I think one of the things that drives me nuts is when I hear, I'm just a PT, I'm just a PTA. Well, guess what? Just being the PT and PTA, you have a tool, you have a box of tools with so much skills and so much to give out there. And it is thanks to you that we're seeing a difference in the quality of care, the services we're providing. So I cannot thank you enough for the decision that you made, whether it was a year ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, to become a physical therapist and physical therapist assistant. So again, shout out to all the PTs and PTAs out there. And again, we have plenty of days to celebrate Physical Therapy Month. Woohoo! Take care, guys.